But Frump is thicker than anything. You listen to me, Gertrude. The next time that Bud calls his mother and she calls you and you call me, you're all fired. Yes, Miss Jones?
Mr. Bigley, there's a young woman who insists with speaking with you. She says it's personal.
What's she want? What's her name?
She says you'll know.
Oh, put her up. Hello. Glad you called. Oh, you knew I wouldn't forget. Oh. One moment. Miss Jones, give me Bratton personnel right away. You'll be here tomorrow. Bye. Brat JB, I was wondering if you could do me a favor. Wonder if you could find a job for a young lady who wants to be a secretary. She's a friend of the family's. Bright young girl. Got a good head on her shoulders. Her name? LaRue. Hetty LaRue.
Can I help you, honey? No, you don't understand. I'm Bud Frump, J.B. Bigley's nephew.
Oh, how do you do? I'm waiting for a Mr. Brad personnel. I'm the secretary.
Started that the minute you came in.
Oh, thank you. Well, you see, I'm new at this, and I'm not normally used to talking to men as handsome as you. Oh, sweetie, let me fix your tie for you.
Miss LaRue?
Yeah? I mean, yes?
I'm Bert Brad of personnel. Sorry to have kept you waiting.
Oh, not at all, sir. It is I who am late.
Well, not really.
Oh, yes, I was very naughty this morning. Still not accustomed to the early arrival.
Yes, well, if you I understand. If you just come into my office, we can... Oh, sorry. This is Miss Smith, my secretary.
How are you, dear?
Fine, dear. Mr. Bratt. Mr. Bratt!
Oh, yes, Smitty.
I have to get some new tax withholding blanks.
Yes, you go do that, Smitty. So anyway, if you just come into my office, we can get your particulars and we'll be all set.
Oh, 39, 22, 38.
I'm in the pool.
Boy, isn't she something? Yeah.
Gentlemen, one moment, please.
Say, Brad, I need a new secretary.
Now, gentlemen, Miss LaRue will be assigned according to normal procedure as soon as her qualifications have been determined.
I'd sure like to determine them.
Gentlemen! A secretary is not a toy. No, my boy, not a toy to fondle and dandle and playfully handle in search of some puerile joy. No, a secretary is not, definitely not, a toy.
You're absolutely right, Mr. Brad.
Wouldn't have it any other way, Mr. Brad.
It's a company rule, Mr. Brad.
A secretary is not a toy, no, my boy, not a toy. So do not go jumping for joy, boy, a secretary is not. A secretary is not. A secretary is not a toy.
A secretary is not to be used for play therapy.
Be good to the girl you employ, boy, remember no matter what, neurotic trouble you've got. A secretary is not a toy.
Hurry it up.
She's a highly specialized key component of operational unity, a fine and sensitive mechanism to serve the office community. The mother at home she supports,
And you'll find nothing like her at FAO Schwartz. Come on! Come on!
A secretary is not a pet, nor any rent or set.
it happened to Charlie McCoy. Boy, they fired him like a shot. The day the fellow forgot, a secretary is not a toy. A secretary is not a toy. And when you put her to use, observe when you put her to use.
That you don't find the name Lionel on her caboose.
A secretary is not a thing, wound by keyboard, by strings from pad is to write in, and not to spend the night in. If that's what you plan to enjoy, no.
Don't let her say.
Secretary is definitely not employed to do a gavotte. Or you know what? Before you jump for joy, remember this, my boy. A secretary is not
A tinker toy.